Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. It is a good time to be a single sideband fan in the CB radio game. This is the Anytone AT-5000, 500 to 5000, 5000. And it does have sideband and it is super compact. Folks at Anytone were kind enough to send this my way. They watched the video I did recently on the Anytone single sideband, the really small one, which I love. And they said, hey, how about checking out our really small sideband radio? I'm cool with that. Well, here it is. And let's take a look. So it is, I've had a Striker radio that was about the same size as this. I would call it Cobra 19 size. So super compact, not as small as the Anytone, but definitely a small radio compared to, you know, your Cobra 148s and your Unit and Grant LTs and XLs and all those things. Like the smallest sideband radio was the 146 for the longest time. And so this is a huge step in the right direction. Body wise here, let's see, we're here to help. Please reach out if you have questions. That's kind of cool that they have that sticker on there. And coverage on this is 26 to 27.4. Now it does have a whole bunch of stuff going on in the front we'll get into here. Has a permanently attached 2-wire power plug. It does have a PA or external speaker, and it does have a PL239 connector there for the radio antenna. Big old-fashioned heatsink right there. I like that, built right into the chassis, as well as some ribbing along the top here. You can see it, and a little bit on the sides as well for heat dissipation. I mean, it is a pretty compact radio, and I'm sure there's a lot going on inside of it. What else comes with the kit? Well, this is cool. About a way to program it. So this plugs into your mic plug, and then it's a USB, so we can do some programming with this, which is really nice. The microphone is a really nice up and down plus function key, and it is that, it's like an Ethernet type cable there, right? So not a 4-pin or 6-pin or anything, something unique. Then we do have our mounting bracket here. Pretty nice. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, let me pause the camera, get this thing set up on the bench, and we will see what we can see. All right, well, here we are on the bench for this beauty, and you can see when she's powered down, it's giving us the date and time. And we'll turn it on. And it has a nice little splash screen. I will say, for such a tiny screen, it is very clear. Yeah, not a lot of skip going today, but you can see it's picking up a little bit of activity. All right, and with this thing going, you might be able to hear, there's some faint stuff, but even the Super Bowl is kind of quiet. Yeah, just not a lot going on this morning. Of course, you can use the mic to move your channels up and down. And let me go ahead and turn it down some. We have our mode button, so we have lower sideband, upper sideband, PA, CW, FM, and back to AM. We also have automatic squelch control, manual squelch control, long press to get that automatic so you can see AQ. Beep is turned on. We have our emergency 9 and 19. Right now those are set to FM. That's kind of interesting. We'll have to fix that. And then we have a memory button here where we can enter in a memory channel if we want to. Channel up and down, and then noise reduction and Vox. Right, noise reduction for TX and RX is off. We can change that if we want to. Press that, and we can turn it on if we wanted to. But for right now, we'll leave that off. And then long press would get us into Vox. If you have the radio turned up and you press the power button just briefly, it mutes the speaker. Turn it back off that way. And some of the stuff on the screen here I want to show you. All this is backlit, by the way. Sometimes it's a little hard to show that, but frequency, channel, it is US, it is on the AM band, and we have a signal as well as automatic squelch and beep. For right now, we're going to get into the functions, and there's a ton of them. We have a bunch, right? So we press that, and we have key beep. Let's get rid of that. And it's gone, right? Channel volume swap, do we want it to be on volume or channel with this initially? And we're going to leave that alone as well. Mic gain, type of mic, echo volume, echo delay, timeout time, right? I'm gonna change that down actually, probably, let's make that 30 seconds. SWR warning, yeah, let's make that a lot lower. Oh, I guess you have a 20 or off. There we go. Let's send that way down. I want that to be like 2. That was set really high from the factory. Something probably to be cautious about there, okay? We'll go with 2.5. Scan type, do we want squelch or time? And I like that. That's a new feature that a lot of these radios are coming out with now. We're gonna leave it at squelch, but sometimes if you're just listening for faint signals, it's worth putting it onto the time section. Dimmer, I'll leave that be for right now for filming, but you can certainly change that. Dual watch, yeah, let's get this thing and fix that. That needs to be AM. Right, and let's do the second dual watch. Let's change that emergency one. Let's change that to 38 lower. So now, because channel 9 is not really used in the United States anymore, and we can change that emergency setting number 2 to our local. Actually, I'm gonna leave it on 19. But we're going to change that over to AM. Automatic squelch control, Vox sensitivity, Vox delay, noise reduction. We'll set that to 1. No need to reduce the noise here, but if you were in a truck or a loud vehicle, you could certainly change that as well. And we have changes to the sideband audio, the CW beep sounds, CW frequency, CW RX settings is usually going to be USB, but you can change that. And delay time, shift, we'll leave that be as well. S meter response, yeah, we don't want that thing bouncing around, but you can actually change that if you want it more tuned. Talkback, sure, let's get us some talkback here. Voltage protection on. TX-DRC, that is dynamic range compression, we'll leave that on. Clarifier, we can have that on RX and TX if you want to. And the range, you can shift it. And then a factory reset. So pretty cool. We'll let it get out of that for a second. And then we'll long press that again because there's a lot more in here. High cut, do we want that on and off? I'm going to turn that on. Noise blanker, yeah, I want that on. Echo, we'll turn the echo on. Roger beep, of course. All right, this one here is if we want to send a DTMF encode or decode for the next few. These are all for that as far. That's really neat. And then we'll get back into the channel menu settings here in a second. All right, next up is our channel parameters, right? And we can have a busy code if we want to send that. CTX or CTCSS and DCS on RX and TX or both. And add to scan, do we want to add that stuff in there? Public, do we want to have it as a private channel or public? We'll leave that on. And busy, right? All right, next up, we can get into key parameters. What type of microphone do we have? We have a Vox, right? And then lastly, we'll get into time set. We have time setup, and then we have WX for, do we want weather? We don't want the weather. So I'm going to turn weather on. And you can see.
Chance of rain 90%. Thursday night, showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 90%.
So that's weather mode is in there as well, which is really nice. And that, my friends, is about it. We can see device information, and it's telling you software. You can always update the software if necessary, but it seems to be working just fine here. Very little going on this morning here at 8 a.m., but we're going to give it a shot. Let's roll this thing up to channel 38 and see if there's any kind of activity on sideband. If there is, we'll give it a shot. CQDX, this is Farpoint Farms 707 trying. Nothing this morning, unfortunately. That's a shame. Well, there it is, my friends. If you are looking for an ultra compact sideband capable CB radio, now you got two options. You got this beautiful radio right here, which is a full featured, and I mean, my gosh, when I say full featured, I mean like extra full features, so much stuff. And also being able to do CW, FM mode, AM mode, lower sideband, all the good stuff, man. Plus the programmable channels, plus the programmable emergency channels. That makes it a good option for sure. I'll leave a link to where you can get one of these things, and I'll see you next time. Take care.